Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a special guest and we're going to talk about Greek national final and our guest is
Apostolis from Eurovisionfun.
Hi Apostolis, how are you? How's it going in there?
Thank you so much for having me, first of all. It's been amazing. We have finally a national final in Greece after many, many years. It's my first one, like attending and covering through YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super happy and excited, and I can't wait for Thursday, like to finally see who's gonna win the national final for Greece.
Yes, so I'm so curious about the live performances because there are really, really strong songs. So we're going to see how will they shine in the live performances. First of all, you said that it's been a long time to, saw the national final.
Yes.
So first of all, I would love to talk about what do you think about national final? What do you think about last year with the Marina Satti, even though I think she finished in 11th place, right?
Yes, 11.
But she became a legend. Let's start with her. What do you think about Marina Satti?
I like Marina. The song was a surprise because it was not the expected Eurovision kind of song. It had like a lot of genres inside. It was a risk. We knew that from the start, that we can see that go either way with the juries and the televote. Of course, it was a huge success here in Greece after, I think, like after Helena Paparizou and Kalomira, it was like that kind of huge deal here in Greece. So the Greeks were very passionate about Marina. We really wanted to like top 3, top 5, or even win. We knew that this is what's gonna happen with Marina on May. The placement was 11th, was okay for me. Like I expected something like 8 to 12, something like that. So it was okay. And after that, I think the doors were opened to have a national final finally here in Greece.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. So I'm thinking that, sometimes we think about that being successful at Eurovision means you're going to finish in first place, second place, but it's not like that. I always give same example, Suzy, she represented Portugal in 2000 and I think 13 or 14. She became a legend, but she didn't even reach to the final. She just emerged in the final, but every Eurovision fans love her. So that's what successful means at Eurovision for me.
Yes, and she was iconic. Like she was a moment. The song was loved by the majority of the fans. So she did her thing. She did amazingly for herself. She's very successful right now here in Greece. She's like top name. So her, and let's see what we're gonna have this year.
Yeah, because this year we're going to have really, really strong names. Like, let's start with Evangelia. We've been waiting for her for a long time. And finally, she attended the national final. So what's your feelings about Evangelia?
So Evangelia tried at least 2 times before to represent Greece. When we have like internal selections, like close selection, not national finals. It wasn't her time. So this year she was finally picked to compete on the national final. We were expecting her to be like, if she wasn't on the 12 song competing, it was gonna be like madness here in Greece because she has a huge fan base actually, and she's a new artist. She's not like a superstar here in Greece. She's a new artist building her fan base.
Really?
So
She is one of the super artists because she has a really, really huge fan base. I saw lots of tweets about her, lots of comments on her photos. I was like, okay, she must be one of 2 popular artists in Greece. I was thinking like that.
no, she's actually like a new rising star. She has made like 2, 3 hits here in Greece, but it's not that like huge name here in Greece. She's a pop rising star, but because she's so suitable for Eurovision, she made her first collaboration with Eleni Ferreira. She became well known to the Eurovision community. The song now, Vale. It's close to Evangelia style of music, what she's putting out there. It's not like my top favorite, because of two things. First of all, it's giving me two like Mundial vibes, so football anthem, something like that.
Uh-huh.
The second like thing that I'm trying to like more is when the traditional part comes,
Yeah.
which is amazing, but the transition between the pop, the drop that we have, and the traditional part is like from nowhere. So at first I was like, I don't know, I don't like it so much. Now it's stuck on my mind, to be honest. Like day by day, I'm listening to this. It's a vibe, it's danceable. I think it will do like Marina last year. It's like in the same page, something like that. I'm not a huge fan of the song because I love Evangelia, but it's a great song. It's so catchy, and I think it's perfect for Eurovision for the cause of like a dance Greek anthem that the fans will love. Will dance on the clubs to this. People will go crazy for Evangelia. So that's. Do you like Vale?
I have same opinions with you. Actually, I will echo you, but the only thing is you said that it's kind of anthemic. Actually, I think that that's an advantage. Let me explain why that's an advantage. Because this kind of parts at the songs, in the arena, fans can sing with you, scream with you, dance with you. So it can affect the TV viewers positively. Because when I watched Eurovision from the TV, I feel like if I saw something in the arena, if the fans are going crazy, I feel like, okay, this song is better. But if I saw some songs are like, people are sitting like that, I was like, okay, this song is not affecting me. So that's why I'm thinking that that part will be effective, and that part will be advantage for Evangelia. But I feel like we need to have more Greek part in the song because it's very limited right now. So maybe it will repeat itself maybe 3 times or 4 times. So it will be more original for me. But she is on my top 3 in any order. I love her and I'm going to listen to her. I know that from maybe 2 years later, etc. But not sure that is it enough or not. Maybe if she won the national selection, maybe she can make revamp version of this song because I feel like this song needs some X factor on it. That's my opinion.
This is so Evangelia song. Like this is what she does, like the mixing of Greek and English because she's half Greek, half American. So this is her style of music and also mixing the pop elements with the traditional elements. I love the hook. I love the chorus of the song. It's very memorable, very catchy.
Yes.
But I have some concerns about the drop when the music hits after the chorus, and also the mixing of the traditional and the pop elements. That's my only concern with the song. And of course, because it's a dance song, we need to see the live performance.
Yes.
All comes. Yes, the live vocals, the dance, if she can deliver both of them, great. And she has like that sparkle at the live show. Because with this kind of songs, we need to see what the stage will look like.
Yes, you are right.
And also, the same concern I have for Evangelia about the live performance, I have about another favorite of mine, which is Dynamis with Odyssey.
Yeah.
Which is a very unexpected song for me in Eurovision. Dynamis, the duo, it's not so well known here in Greece. Like most of the people here in Greece don't know these girls. So it was a huge surprise for a lot of the Greeks. Like, who are these girls? What are they doing? And the song, it's not the typical Eurovision pop song. Like when the drop, do you know what part I mean?
Yeah,
like
I understand what you mean.
Music drops, yes, after the pause, it's unexpected. Like I can see this in the Eurovision stage in Switzerland, and the crowd go crazy. So if they can sing and dance good, also for me, it's a good choice for Greece this year.
I don't like comparing, songs or the countries or the, artists each other. But when I listened to song for the first time, I felt like, okay, this can be Greek version of what was the trio of Serbian Loko Loko girls. Because
Yes, the hurricane.
yeah, I felt they are in the same vibe for me, and I feel like if they can dance and if they can sing together, so that's gonna be really really shining moment for us, and we're gonna be like, okay, we saw something new in the Greece's Eurovision history. That's what I felt when I listened it for the first time.
Yes, and I hope they're good because they're super nice, super friendly, and I would love to have them representing Greece this year, but it needs something unique on the stage.
Mhm,
Of course, don't forget, like, we're having a national final,
mhm.
like, the value and the stage is not gonna be Eurovision style. We
Of
can
course.
see this. We're not Sweden. We're not like, we don't have Melody Festivalen.
Yeah,
So, of course, it's a nice try. We're very happy to have a national final, but the production wise and all that kind of stuff is not gonna be like Sweden,
of
like
course.
Eurovision ready.
It's just baby steps right now.
Yes, so for me, whatever I saw on Thursday on the national final, I'm gonna be happy. Like, I want to see like a valid result for all
Uh-huh.
the contestants, like beautiful LED screens and nice camera angles. That's all I'm asking. But of course, I want to see like they shine, like
Yeah.
Dynamism, for example, to be good vocally, to have the attitude. The
Mhm.
rest of the production is gonna be fixed till May.
Yes.
But I want to see like hitting a choreography, singing good, to be. I really want them to do good. Dynamis.
And you know what? I feel like when the band first started for the first time, I think 3 or 4 years ago, we didn't got our attention actually. We were like, okay, we have something new, national selection, blah blah. But after the second semi-final night, we were like, okay, this is gonna be something for very interesting for us. We're going to watch this every year. So we felt
Yes.
on China's performance too. We didn't know. For me, I didn't, get any attention to Shana's song. I was like, okay, this is a good song. But after I saw Shana's first performance, I was like, okay, she's gonna be an icon. She's gonna be in Eurovision history. Right now, I'm feeling the same for the Greece too. Okay, this is something new for us. We don't know what to expect, but we're gonna learn. And this is just baby steps. We have some countries that are making national selection. They're in their baby step area, but they will grow and grow and grow again. And I believe that Greece will be like Melody Festival and maybe sometimes.
Hopefully, we will continue this tradition of the national finals. Although I'm not like a huge fan of the. I like the national final idea. I also like the internal selection idea.
Uh-huh.
I'm not like I like both ways. Depends on the artist, depends on the song. Like if you have a big name here in Greece, go directly to him or her or they, and they can choose whatever they want. Um, the national final has its own good things, like you can meet new artists, have a diversity of artists, like the crowd can pick whatever they want. I'm happy with both ways of doing it. So let's see next year what Ed will choose to do.
I will attach this topic to here. I prefer national finals. It's because for example, I'm living in Turkey, so I don't my limited about the Greek artists is very my knowledge about Greek artists are very limited. So after this year, I know 12 new artists. For example, that's how that's how I know that's how I learned Claudia. I didn't know
Yeah.
her before, but right now I feel like I listened that song I think maybe 100 times, and I want to learn more about her. So what do you think about Claudia? Because she is one of the biggest challenge in this national selection this year.
Yes, she's the fan favorite, the betting odds favorite right now here in Greece. We learned Claudia through The Voice of Greece, like some years ago. She's also well known, but not super well known. Like she's not like one of the biggest stars in Greece, to say that. She's well known. She have some hits from the past like 2 years, and the song Asteromata. It was a surprise. Also, I really like the song. Claudia can sing. There's no way she won't deliver live vocally at a Thursday night. I don't think we should expect like so from her. I think she's gonna be alone on stage, like smoke, air, like
Yeah.
hair and dress, and the LED graphics, something like that. And I think that the song doesn't need a lot of stuff happening around
We
her.
need to focus her voice and we need to focus her song. That's what I also feel too.
Yes, the song is viral here in Greece. Like I think in TikTok, for example, you can see either Asteromata by Claudia or Vale by Evangelia. These are the two songs like dominating the viral of TikTok and Instagram and all of that. She has, I think, the most chances because it's a song that can do well in the Greek televote and also in the juries, in the Greek jury and the international jury that we're going to have on the national final. It's a good choice for Greece. For me, it's a risk because usually, and especially the last years, Balkan ballads don't do very well in Eurovision lately.
That's also my concern too.
Yes, we've seen that with Serbia, for example, last year with Serbia, in 2019 with Kruna.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of song. I cannot compare it with like Lila Ramonda from last year with Serbia. But I think that she can do well with the televote in Eurovision and maybe like a decent 10 to 15 places with the jury and like grab into the top 10, something like that. Because she has the voice, like the voice is there. She will impress the jurors here in Greece and hopefully if she wins, also the jurors in Basel. What do you think about Asteromata?
By the way, I love the song, as I said before. My concern is kind of same with you. Of course, I don't like to compare them, but when I listened to this song for the first time, I felt like, okay, we heard something called Onorimu from the Greece, and they didn't reach the final because maybe it's just me, I don't know. But when you say that Greece and Eurovision, you were imagining like Kalamoira or Sarbel, Marina, Satti, that kind of song, Helena Paparizou. I'm not sure that this kind of ballads can get any votes because right now this year we also don't have juries at semi-final too. So that's also another concern about Asteromata. I'm pretty sure that if we reach to the final, if she won the national selection and if she reach the final, she's gonna get a great result. I'm pretty sure about it. But my concern is Greece can't get any vote from the ballot. That's my only concern.
Yes. But let's remind the people that Gianna Terzi in 2018 advanced to the grand final by the televote. She was in the top 10 with the televote and was cut by the jurors back then.
I didn't know that.
In 2018 we have only televote like we have now, Gianna Terzi would have been in the grand final.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And the difference between, I can see the similarities between Onirimu and Asteromata, but let's be honest, Yana didn't sing well. Like, she didn't sing that notes in the semi-final. The staging was not it. Like, the blue hand, the white dress, standing alone. No.
We didn't get the story right. We didn't get what she's thinking about, what she's talking about, what she's singing. Okay, as a fan, we didn't get the story, but still, do you think that Greece has kind of fan base vote?
Yes.
Like, for example, we always say that okay, Sweden has some jury vote base, or Italy has. But what do you think about Greece?
Greece was a powerhouse back in the days, like in the 2000s, whatever. It was a huge deal. Like we were back to back in the top 10. We were super crazy with the televote. We have like votes for Germany, UK, Belgium, all of these countries. The diaspora was also like a huge, big deal because everyone back then in Greece, because of the win of Helena Paparizou and Kalomira a few years later, everyone was watching Eurovision. Then, after like 2010, Here in Greece, the things that the happiness for Eurovision were like downhill.
Okay.
So we can see that on the results, on the acts that we were sending. Right now, I don't see Greece as like a televote like based kind of country. We were something in the middle. The problem with Greece for me and for a lot of Greek fans also is that we cannot find like the perfect way to combine the jury votes and the televote. We saw that with Amanda, for example. It was amazing for the juries. The televote didn't appreciate it. Last year with Marina, we sent something super televote friendly. It was not a jury friendly song. The only act from the last year that was like in the middle for both of the jury and the televote was Stefania with Last Dance. It was 10th place with the televote, 10th place with the jury, ended up 10th place. So is it Asteromata, the right song to combine the televote and the juries? Not sure right now, but I'm not sure.
Say that. No.
Yes, but I'm not sure if we have a song in these 12 songs here in Greece right now that can combine 100% like, okay, this one is the winner of the national final. It has like the televote, it has the juries. So for me, it's who of these 12 is closer to that. This is how I'm gonna vote after I see the live performance. I'm not sure now who I'm gonna vote for. I want to see the live performance. I have some favorites, of course, like some song that I'm listening to, but I want to hear the live performance and the staging. Not the staging like the lights and all of that. I don't care about this kind of stuff. I want to see like how the artist can deliver live and then vote.
I'm so sorry, just my cat.
Yes.
Yes, she is better now. I love your perspective, by the way, how you explain that, because I never think about it, but when you explain, I was like, yeah, okay, he is right, I get it. I think that's a great point to, show it. So, let me check the songs, and okay, I'm gonna talk about also Barb's Sirens.
Yes.
I listened to that song for the first time. I was like, okay, this song is not made it for any national selection, not made it for Greece, not made it anything related with Eurovision. This is like what Billie Eilish do. It's like I felt like she made this song for any international radio. She can get really, really good results. She can be successful in international radios, but not sure about Eurovision because we saw it also in Bulgaria, I think a couple of years ago with the Victoria. What's your opinion about it?
First of all, let you know that Barb's will do a revamp of the song. And also a lot of other entries. Also Nafsika with I Heard Me is gonna have a new version of the song for the national final. It was allowed for if you like the Earth said to the artist, you have like 1 week if you want to make some changes with the production of the song and all of that, you're free to go. So we know that Barb's is one of those acts that will make some changes. For example, Claudia will not make any changes for the for the national final. For me, Barb's, because I know her voice, she was participating in the Final Four TV show that we have, but she was a kid back then. We know that she has the vocal ability to deliver. So when I first heard the song, the first 20 seconds, I was mesmerized. I was like, okay, we have something good here. The problem for me is, to be 100% honest, the chorus is too late.
Yes,
it hits too late. We get over the minute to hear the chorus and the drop of the music, which for Eurovision, I think it's too late. It's building, and in Eurovision, you need to go somewhere. Hit the mark and be catchy and have that moment early on the song. So one thing is that, but we don't know if this is one of the changes that she will make for the national final. She is amazing vocally. she has a great attitude. Like I can see this being staged in Eurovision, like dark and with the smoke, and she's been like that Billie Eilish vibes. It's a jury-friendly song. I can see this doing well with the juries, but maybe it's a song that most like, is it gonna be copied by another country in Western Europe? Like, why not have an entry like that from the Netherlands, from Ireland, from like Sweden or something? Maybe not. Maybe she's like, maybe Greece will send Barbs and she's like the only one doing that. But it's something that a lot of Western countries can easily do in a similar way.
When you said that the chorus part is very late, I remembered last year Musti, because the song was really good. His performance was also really good, but the song just growing. It's very, very slowly. The blowing moment was almost at the end of the song.
The last part of Belgium of Musti was amazing. It was, but it was too late. Like till you get to that part, people are bored. Like in Eurovision, you need to have a wow moment, like in 30 seconds, in 40 seconds of the song.
Get the attention. You need to make people
Yes,
alive.
yes.
Yes, you are right. So, by the way, Barbs and Nafsika, yes, and there what was the other song? And probably I'm pronouncing right. Zanova
Jan, yes.
These three are the most of the comments I get because people are like, listen this, this trio is really good. What do you think about Nafsika? I want to start with this one.
Nafsika was a huge star when she was a kid here in Greece. Like she has made the song here in Greece that went super viral, like in 2000, imagine something like that. And she has a great voice. Also, the song is gonna be revamped. We know that because right now you can hear that it's a demo, like it's early version of the song. It's more of a piano ballad. And the only thing that was missing for me, and I think she will put on the final version that we're gonna hear, is the build-up, because she can hit high notes, and you need that climax to be after the first verse. You need to be that way, especially when you're doing a Eurovision ballad. You need that passion, that big note, that strings, maybe, I don't know. So it's giving vibes Maria Elena Kyriakou from Greece 2015.
Yeah, I remember that.
She's giving that for me.
Yes, you're right.
And then Zanova Zan with Plate, she represented Greece in the Junior Eurovision.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, in 2005. She was a duet.
Okay.
Another guy, another child back then. Τώρα είναι η σειρά μου, which is the best place we have in Junior Eurovision for Greece in 2005. It was, I think, 6th place. And so she lives in America. She's not well known here in Greece. The song is written and produced by the same team that wrote Tattoo and Euphoria, and also Always from Azerbaijan. And the song is
excited right now. I don't know, but I'm so hyped for this song right now.
It's a bop. Like I didn't expect that from her. I was more kind of a ballad. I don't know why. I was expecting something like mid-tempo ballad kind of stuff. And when the song came, I was like, okay. It's giving Azerbaijan. It's giving Azerbaijan for me. It's giving like Matahari. It's giving Cleopatra. It's giving something like that. We know that she can deliver live. The thing is the staging, because with this kind of song, as I said, with Dynamis, we need like choreography. We need a show. We need something. Wow. So if she can deliver live, she's also performing last on the national final. So she can do the surprise, but it's difficult for her, I think, like to win the whole thing.
Do you think that this can be a dark horse? Because the potential is there.
If I have like to put three songs that it's not like let's leave behind like Evangelia and Claudia, which are two favorites. For me, the surprises can easily be Dynamis.
Okay.
Zan can be up there like top 3. And what else I can put like to do the surprise? Okay, I will put like a grower of mine. I will put Kostas, Ageris and Gimou.
Really? You mean Paradeisos, right?
No, Kostas, Ageris, Gimou.
Okay. Which one is that?
Also, I will talk about this too.
Yeah,
Kostas,
okay.
Yes, Kostas, Ageris, Gimou. It's stuck on my mind the last few days, to be honest. And especially the last minute of the song. Like when the lyra, the musical instrument, and the last part, which is like more upbeat. He's also gonna do a revamp of the song. So I'm hoping like to have this last minute more into the whole song. And then Konstantinos Christoforou and Kostas Karafotis with Paradeisos.
It's grover for me. I'm listening to this song for the last 2 days. It's really grover for me.
It's not Eurovision made, to be honest. I can easily see this being like a soundtrack of a Greek TV show, of a Greek movie, something like that. For Eurovision, I think it needs some changes. It needs that climax, that at the end, you need something more from me. But I'm extremely happy for people outside of Greece appreciating Paradeisos, because also I've seen a lot of people liking that song, and it was a surprise for me because okay, it's nice, but it's so Greek.
Yes,
so
it is.
I didn't know how the people outside of Greece would respond to this song.
That's why I love, because this is so Greek. I love, okay, our culture is really mutual, so I love Greek culture, but this is what Greek culture for me. You know, this is not Eurovision, this is not maybe the songs that I have known before, but this is the song like when I'm maybe in Thessaloniki, I can hear somewhere maybe in a cafe, maybe in a bar, maybe in a restaurant. That's why I love this one.
And Konstantinos Christoforou is a Eurovision legend. He's been to Eurovision so many times with Cyprus. And Kostas Karafotis is also a big name for the last like 15, 20 years. So it was unexpected for the Eurovision community to be paired up for a Eurovision song. I don't mind them winning the whole thing. But again, I'm not sure how this will do in Eurovision. Like, it's a risk. It can go either way. I can see this being like super loved by the fans. I can see this like ended up 18th place. Like, it's a risk. It's a risk.
Right. And the risk is very high with this song. That's the problem, actually.
Yes, it's that same thing with Claudia, but with Claudia, it's more current. The song, it's more 2025. It's more jury-friendly because you have that a cappella voice, you have that high notes. Paradeisos, it's more of a vibey song. It's like, close your eyes, imagine to Greece, like a Greek vibe, islands, that kind of stuff. Yes, but it doesn't have that wow moment that can like pull the juries, pull the televote and vote for this.
You're right. So I'm going to also talk about Thanos Lambrou. Is he having a relationship with Andrew Lambrou or just
no.
Okay.
No. It's the same name, but no. Thanos Lambrou became well known from X Factor, the latest edition of X Factor we have in Greece, and now he's like having some roles in the TV shows in Greece. I like the rock energy. I'm not a huge fan of the song, to be honest. I don't see him winning. I can see why he was put it in the 12 acts, because they needed some diversity. That's why like we have Rikki with a more like poppy song. We have Georgina and John with more jazzy, like
I love the diversity of the songs, like, so, as you said, there are different kind of genres in it, and this 12 is like, the great jury worked really hard to choose this one, and you can see that, okay, the diversity is here, the quality is here, and they're very promising for me, all of them. So that's what I love about these songs.
Yes, and we have 187 songs, so a jury vote to make it 12. So it was a hard decision, but they wanted diversity. They want like different genres to like make it more unique, more like have interested for the people, for the crowd. But to be honest, I'm happy with the 12 song in general.
Yes.
I was super nervous, but I think that the quality is good.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know because I'm Greek, but I think that so far we have one of the best selections I have seen compared to other countries, so far at least. And let's see what will happen live.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your opinions with you, because you gave lots of great information to us. And okay, before I close, because we have a limited time, just tell me your top 3 in any order. We don't need your first, second, or third place. Just tell me 3 names from this 12.
Okay, I will put Dynamis, Claudia, and a surprise will be Kostas Ageris Gimou.
Okay, I will tell you Evangelia, Claudia, and my third place is, it's hard to say their name. I'm going to say Paradisos.
Paradisos, okay.
Okay. Will you be in Basel?
Yes, hopefully, let's hope. I will try to be there. And let's see what's going to happen this year. I'm super excited for all the countries, and especially for Greece. I'm super nervous and excited to see the national final of Greece after so many years.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope I will see you in
Thank
Basel. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.